Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to give you 7 latest defense updates. Number 1, gearing up for engine and aircraft production. HAL, India's aerospace and defense giant, has announced significant investment in forging capabilities according to their Q4 FY 2023-24 earnings report. This move strengthens HAL's position in manufacturing crucial components for fighter jet engines and airframes. Next, testing of Bayraktar TB3 takeoff for carrier operation. Turkey's successful launch of a Bayraktar TB drone from a land-based Skyjump platform has sparked interest in the potential for similar operations with India's Archer unmanned aerial vehicle. Both the TB3 and Archer belong to the medium altitude long endurance MALE UAV class, offering reconnaissance and surveillance capabilities for military applications. Turkey's achievement demonstrates the feasibility of launching medium-sized drones from aircraft carriers using a short takeoff but arrested recovery system, that is STOBAR, STOBAR. This technique utilizes a Skyjump ramp to propel the aircraft for takeoff, a method employed by some carriers that lack the powerful catapults needed for conventional launches. Next, contract to supply gas turbines for next generation missile vessels. HAL has secured a contract with Cochin Shipyard Limited to provide critical equipment for the Indian Navy's next generation missile vessel project. The agreement, valued at 1173.42 crores, approximately $147 million, signifies a significant development in the construction of these advanced warships. Under the terms of the contract, HAL will manufacture and supply 6 sets of LM2500 gas turbines along with their corresponding gas turbine auxiliary. Additionally, the contract includes the provision of spare parts and tools necessary for the operation and maintenance of these systems. Next, sonar data in P8 trilateral algorithm. The AUKUS nations, Australia, United Kingdom and United States, are taking a significant step towards a maritime cooperation with the deployment of a new trilateral algorithm for their Boeing P8 Poseidon surveillance aircraft. All three AUKUS countries operate the P8, a powerful maritime patrol aircraft manufactured by Boeing. The US has the largest fleet with 120 aircraft, followed by Australia with 12 and the UK with 9. Next, successful test flight of Agni-Ban rocket of Agnikul. After the successful test flight of Agni-Ban sorted, Chennai-based space startup Agnikul Cosmos is hoping to start launching satellites early next year. In an interview with PTI, Agnikul co-founder and chief executive officer Srinath Ravichandran said the 3D printed semi-cryogenic engine and the rocket will offer quick turnaround for customers who will be able to have customized launch vehicles for their satellite. Next, a vibrant space ecosystem. Following the sectoral reforms, the Indian space arena is witnessing a rapid growth of startups and private firms. ISRO, towards facilitating a vibrant space ecosystem in India, has been extending its technical support and sharing its expertise. Its support for a recent suborbital mission, Agni-Ban sorted, conducted by Agnikul Cosmos, an Indian startup, showcases the willingness of the organization to support and nurture private startups in India's space sector. Next, Chandrasekhar Gaurinath Karhadkar, takes over as Director IGCAR. The distinguished scientist and Director, Reactor Group, Bhabha Atomic Research Center, Mumbai, is taking over as the Director, Indira Gandhi Center for Atomic Research, Kalpakkam, from Dr. B. Venkaraman, who is superannuating on 31st May 2024. Shri C. G. Hardkar completed his bachelor's degree in mechanical engineer in the year 1987. Thank you.